It's Saturday. Hi, how you doing? All right. Go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button, okay? If you're watching my content and you like me, please support me. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow. All right. Thank you guys so much. For those of you that have never been here before, welcome. Hi, I'm Estrella. This is Enlightened Journeys, and I do readings for the collective. I'm going to turn down the background music just a tiny little bit. I've got a parasympathetic. Now, I listen to the channel that's called Healing Vibrations. Okay. You can look it up on YouTube. It's called Healing Vibrations. And this is a sound bath for the parasympathetic nervous system, which has to do with our fight and flight response and how we react to triggers and stimuli. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and give my disclosure. By watching this reading, you are agreeing and consenting that you are in control of your own self, okay? That you are in a space that's mentally and emotionally healthy, okay? To be watching tarot. That's very important for people to be feeling okay, all right? Um, Also, why I say that is because there could be stuff that comes through this reading because I don't know what the cards are going to do before I pull them, okay? I just got the message that you passed a test, you are being tested in some type of way. You passed this test, and now you're about to be rewarded. And the Most High has chosen you. Okay, whoever's watching this, the Most High has chosen you in some type of way for something. So, if you were in some type of like secret competition. So we'll get into that. Okay, that's kind of what this video is going to be about. So you can judge whether you want to come back to this video if you're not feeling well, or whether you're up to it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and invite in the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, along with all of the archangels into this reading, into every other reading that I've ever done. Also, your spirit guides, your ancestors, anybody that's crossed over that wants to bring a message, okay? And yeah, your angels, your spirit guides, your connections spiritually, okay? Wow, I feel like there's a lot of upset ancestors with you going on right now. Oh, I think it has to do with the subject of today. So, just a trigger warning that I can't predict what's going to come through the cards, like beyond what I can say in the title, pretty much. Okay, so yeah, you just have to use your discernment. If you do have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. Okay, if you have a pendulum, you can use the pendulum while watching tarot, because the thing is that this is a reading for the collective. So some of the information will be for you, and some of the readings will be for somebody else's situation. What I would like is that every message would be able to apply to everybody. However, I'm not for sure if it's actually like that. So I know that whatever comes through, it is going to apply to somebody, and it could be something that's being talked about that you don't know about. Okay, that's another possibility. Also, that things that you're just completely blind to. Also, my messages are very prophetic, which means I could be talking about something that has happened, something that is happening, or something that will happen. I do see past lives. I see everything with my gift. So yeah, so basically, you by watching my video, you are agreeing to be in control of yourself, that you're not gonna. And I say that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, because I do not want anybody to take like harsh actions off of any advice that comes through. Make sure that any advice, if you take any advice with you that I say or that's channeled through, make sure that you follow it up with a proper professional. Okay, that would be like if it's in the field of health, you would follow up with a doctor. If it's in the field of therapy, you would follow up with a counselor or therapist, okay, or psychiatrist. If it's whatever field it's in, that you actually follow up with somebody that is a professional in those fields, because I do not claim to be a professional in those fields. I am just a professional in this specific thing of channeling and giving messages, okay, and talking to God. That's pretty much what I do, and to other spirits or whatever is going on. So So yeah, be kind and know that when you're going through this experience of getting a reading done, you're actually opening yourself up to your own intuition. Ideally, if you do muscle testing, you can even do muscle testing to, choose through which part of the message is meant for you. Okay. So, and know that sometimes, how prophecy works, like I have the gift of prophecy, and my name means literally one who sees the future. So, not Estrella, but my real name. So, yeah, it's like I can't really explain to you how I do it. All I can do is give you the information, and then from that point, the ball is in your court, and you have to make the human choices, okay? That's going to be in alignment with your life. So I just don't want anybody to make any harsh decisions or do anything negative off of some advice that comes through. So when you look at through things like you're watching TV, that's like entertainment, you're not totally attached to it so that you don't get upset about it. You're not as easily triggered, okay? All right. And I think that that's important, to really know that this is all an illusion, okay? And the only part of us that is real is that which is within us. And I feel like everything else is just an external illusion. And so the more that we can separate from our ego, the more space we have within ourselves for our soul to grow and expand and to take. It's like kind of like when you go through this process of apotheosis and you begin to transform and you change, it transcends the ego completely. And then you're like left with who you actually are, and there's no separation from spirit with that. So, that being said, that you're going to be responsible with yourself and with other people and with the information. Okay. Don't copy me. I don't like when people try to relay the messages that I say and then it's like some distorted telephone. Like, I don't like that. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and use my sacred chimes to cleanse the area. All right. Now we can really. So I also invoke and evoke the circle sword, the blue flame, the will of God, along with the sword of Moses and the angels associated with the sword of Moses into this reading. The powers of Excalibur also. And any other starseed family, again, we are going to be using the Egyptian cards at some point. So all of the Egyptian deities and any other faces or masks of the Most High that the Most High would like to send to us for communication. So the download that I got was that you were being tested, and you didn't even know you were being tested, and so that's kind of the trick about being tested. This type of test that comes from the Most High, like the only way that you can be tested correctly is if you don't know it. Like, I just found this out. As if you don't know about the test, okay? So there was somebody that was being a secret competitor to you because they wanted to be chosen really, really, really bad. And maybe they are chosen in some type of way, but it's not the same way that you're chosen. So this person has been trying to copycat you, like cheat off of you. It's just like high school. I mean, really, people never really grow up, it seems like. It's just like high school. They want to copy off of you, cheat off of you, whatever. Look at your papers. Do what, like, they see that you are in your purpose doing what you do naturally, and then they are like, well, I want that. I want what they're doing, but it's not what they're doing. What they're perceiving is somebody being in alignment with their divine life purpose and being connected to the Most High, doing something that they love that's very easy and fluid for them. That's what they're seeing, but they're not associating it with that. They're seeing what you're doing, and then they're saying, well, because they're getting success at that, then I need to be doing that, or I need to compete for that because somebody that's not chosen, they were like faking that they were chosen. And this person's been through some shit, like, but it doesn't, it's like low vibrational physical and I'm not going to say, I'm not booting anybody's trauma. Everybody has trauma, okay? But like this person has not been through the stuff that this chosen person's been through. It's on a whole different, it's like you can't even compare. Yeah, what's that thing, that saying? It's like, uh, you cannot compete where you do not compare. That is the, you cannot compete where you do not compare. You cannot compete where you do not compare. That is the exact, I should have put that as the title, whatever. That is exactly what the Most High God is saying. And everybody, and this is why you should never compete with people, unless you're running track or something that's like scheduled for that. But where this person was trying to engage in a secret competition where you had no idea that somebody was trying to compete with you, like you just had no idea because you don't really know this person, but this person knows you, and they want what you have, they want what you're doing, they want the success that they think that you're getting, that they feel that you're getting, and they want all of it. But they're not realizing that they have some shit that's for themselves, but they have to go and they if you're either chosen or you're not, like, and for whatever this psychic, whatever position it is, if it does feel like it has to do with spiritual abilities, you know um you got chosen and the other person didn't, and so they've been sending bullshit attacks to you because of it, thinking that if they could like trick the reality or the illusion of life into thinking that you are like not worthy or not chosen or not good. And this is like where and this is where this person really went wrong. So if they were trying to like literally compete with you for a position that God gave you and put you in, which this doesn't even make sense, but whatever, people are fucking crazy, obviously. So instead of doing their own job, they want to do your job, and then they're neglecting the duties of their own life that they were supposed to be doing, which actually, if they would fucking do their own work, they would be happy. It's ridiculous, but they are coveting whatever it is you're creating or that you're doing, okay? And it could be an energy, it could be, that you're very fruitful and you could be very lucky. I mean, there's just so many different things that this person is jealous about that I don't have enough breath or time to go into that. Okay, we're just gonna say this person's got some mental shit going on. I hope that they're not watching me. I mean, it maybe would be a good thing because they would actually get connected to God, and then all the demonic behavior that this person has been emanating for so long would hopefully go away, you know. But yeah, this person has been doing everything to try to destroy you. And this is over like, it's so stupid because it's over something that you would never have to compete for because God already put you in the position to do your own thing. Like, what? But this other person's like, no, I want that. And God never said that there was a competition. But since this other person wanted to do you dirty, stab you in the back, defame you, and all this other fucking shit that I'm seeing that they tried to do to you, which really wasn't very successful, your energy still, no matter what people slander and do, like, your energy is still authentically good and perfect. Like, that's just kind of what I'm picking up on. Now, um, other people, like this other person that was competing with you, they stink. They smell bad in a spiritual way. And it could be all the black magic, demonic, whatever. Yeah, the demonic shit. Like, they're like, yeah, that's pretty much it. The demons are literally saying that. So yeah, this person was trying to tear you down because they don't want you to get some type of offer. But this offer is something that's a spiritual contract in the ethers. It's already part of your fate and destiny. And so you're the only one that could ever get it. And it's with the Most High God's hands being right in the middle of it. It's got its hand on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it had hands, whatever. But in a metaphorical way. You're already living in the heart of God. Like, Earth could literally be in the middle of God's heart. I wouldn't even be surprised because it's such a lovely place. This really is a beautiful, wonderful world that we have. It's just the way that we perceive things, it distorts our reality. And that's what's happened to this person. The way that they've seen things, and the way that they've viewed what's going on in your life, it's distorted their reality. And so they're living, I feel the divine energy within you. And this other person, I don't feel it there. I feel it's dead. Whatever it is, that shit's dead. If it was like divine feminine, divine masculine, or whatever, it's not there. It's not alive. This person hasn't done anything to create the divine feminine, to resurrect it, to do anything like that within. So, and it's just not there. This person may have gifts and abilities, but again, you cannot compete where you do not compare. That saying is literally the lesson that God is teaching you and this other person. And it's kind of like you are being more awakened right now, knowing that there was a test and that you did pass, but not, it was like you didn't have to do anything to pass, because you, by you not engaging in the actions that this other person that was trying to compete with you did, like you didn't do anything to this person. You don't know this person, okay? Like, this person just is weird. Like, they're obsessed with you. So, yeah, you don't really know this person, I don't feel like. And that's why it's been a secret competition. But, no, yeah. This person's not an earth angel and they're not a light worker. They're possessed by a spirit. That's why they're doing this. Like, this is obviously some demonic activity where people are literally slandering somebody, using black magic, you know, using word spells, all this other bullshit, making dolls and stuff, trying to like get people's information put on the dark web, like all these different plots that this person did. There's a human that's seen it, that's like, okay, this person's fucked up and crazy, and they're afraid of them, okay? And then this person, like, I don't think that they're aware of why they lost this competition. It's because all of the shit that they did to try to win at all costs, that they're not chosen. Like, do less. They were doing way too much. And you can't compete for somebody else's destiny. I just want everyone to understand that is I don't know if people really believe that. That's a psychotic thought. Somebody else's destiny, like, is for somebody else. Nobody can compete for anybody else's destiny, but you can create your own destiny, hopefully in a more positive way. But this person was never really destined to do anything more than be a tool to be used to wake you up to who you actually are, so that you could get in position. Because some other God's like, okay, well, since this other person wants to take your position from you, I'm just gonna give you a little spiritual nudge right into the chair. And then you sit there and you're like, oh, I'm here. Oh, there was a test. Oh, okay, I passed, but I didn't really do anything. Well, that's the whole point. That's how you won, because you didn't do anything. If you would have tried to engage this energy, wore it back, or anything like that, if you would have done anything that was evil back to this energy that's been harassing you for quite some time, okay, and there was a group of people like supporting this person. They were the group of there's some group of people that's trying to like pick between one person and then a chosen person. Whoa. Yeah, there's something here. I definitely feel that. Oh my god. Yeah, the magician in reverse. Black magic. It's exactly what I'm saying. You weren't sitting around doing what this person's been doing. This person is a selfish person. Says you may be a selfish and manipulative person in a relentless pursuit of money. You attempt to control or deceive others. That's what this other person that was trying to compete with you was doing. You don't recognize good opportunities when you see them. Yeah, she had a good opportunity, but she's not the best. And I'm not trying to be like she totally sucks and you're the best, but I'm just saying, for the position that you are supposed to be in, you are the best for it. Period. Because you were created to sit in that position. It's part of why God had the urge to create you and manifest you It's not for nothing. It's for you to have your purpose because that was needed. Okay? That's what the world needed. So that's what God did. Yeah. You don't recognize good opportunities when you see them. They had a good opportunity, but they ruined it by all the black magic. Lack of clear thinking, you refuse to accept the reality of the situation. Again, you do not compete where you do not compare. That is the reality of the situation. Okay? And you can't try to put other people in secret competitions. That's fucking psychotic. I mean, that's not even a fair competition if the person doesn't even know that they're supposed to be competing with somebody. Like, what? This again, the win at all costs, like, but at all costs, really? Over some fucking shit that you were never offered? What the fuck? No. Like, no. Black magic can't make you win when God is involved. And point blank, period. God will be like, that's why it's like this person smells bad. No control over bad luck. Yeah, but it will eventually go away. Indecision, anxiety, and distraction plague you. This person, instead of, like I was saying, doing their own position, taking care of their own kids, taking care of their own families, okay, being with their own husband or boyfriend or whatever the situation is, instead of that, they're focusing all their time, effort, and like resources on you and what your life is doing. And so they're neglecting their own life while they're cursing their own bloodlines. They're not doing anything to benefit their own generation. When you do black magic like this, you curse your own bloodlines. Like, especially if you try to curse a relative. People are so stupid. That's why practitioners will be like, yeah, I'll do that, but I don't know how it's going to work out. That's how this shit is. This person tried to take things into their own hands because they're like feeling of like rushing. They need to hurry up and get to the finish line. There is no finish line. There was no competition for in the first place. No real competition, just a secret one that this person made up. So, yeah. And they're completely distracted by you, your energy, and what you're doing. Okay, to the point where they can't even focus on their own life. This is a very strange experience. Bless you. Very strange experience. But I see your wish fulfillment. This is the Nine of Cups. This is about your wish fulfillment. And how would anybody else know what your wishes are unless you told them? But I don't feel like you have shared any information because you don't know this person. Like maybe you shared it with God, but you didn't share it with anybody that's a person. So this is a Seven of Pentacles. This is what this person's doing black magic about. Again, like I knew it was going to be about greed for sure. Indicates a major turning point in your finances. Okay, take a complete financial inventory. Money comes in from investments. Use this time to access progress towards career goals and financial plans. This is what this person needs to be doing with the money that they've been using to pay practitioners to do spells on you and shit. They need to be taking care of their own life and making sure that they're set, because they're not good, they're not chosen by God, so they're not going to be receiving whatever gift that it is that they think that they're going to be receiving from the Most High. Okay, just to let you know that. And yes, they're like, she's crazy. And even if you're a man, I do feel like there is somebody that's been a male and there's been a female energy that's been trying to compete with him. It's not the person that you're with. It's somebody, for one person, it's somebody you used to work with. But this person rubbed you the wrong way. So, yeah, choose low risk investments and plan carefully. All right, the Wheel of Fortune just wanted to come out right here. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. Now, this is what they're freaking F out about, is about your Wheel of Fortune. And, well, about your wish fulfillment also, which would be in alignment with the Wheel of Fortune, because that is wish fulfillment, but it also has to do with luck. So, represents the ever-changing cycles of life, both good and bad. Your luck is turning into a new phase and of life's beginning. Period of personal growth and extreme change. Again, where this person did not heal from the stuff that they went through, and so therefore ergo they did not grow from what they went through. They did not become stronger from what they went through, which is tragic because that's sad. This is success after failure. Destiny and fate will allow you very little control over coming events. That couldn't even be more clearly about this person. This person's destiny and fate is on the line because of what they tried to do with yours. So make sure that you guys subscribe and like the video, okay? Thank you. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I go live. Yeah, destiny and fate will allow you very little control. And that's what they've been wanting to control this whole time, okay? So all you can do is go with the flow, promise of a better future. So I feel like yeah, all of this stuff that they did, I mean, this person is losing their mind right now. Okay, what else does collective need to know? Yeah, okay. So without your energy supplying this black magician person, okay? This person that uses black magic and has been successfully getting a 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I gotta cover her up. Sorry. Okay. This is the World reversed. So basically, her good fortune would be her trying to use the Wheel of Fortune to turn the world upside down, yo. So that everything is backwards. So the evil people get, this is so dumb. So that the evil people get to go to heaven or whatever. Bitch, all dogs go to heaven. Okay. So this is the energy being reversed as talking, and we got the moon on the bottom. Secrets, deceptions, you know. Okay. Betrayals. So the world reverse is no energy, loss of momentum, goals have been forgotten, review and set new ones. You underestimate your own abilities and lack vision. Fear of change or travel keep you from the success and happiness. Too attached to control to your current job or residence. You are inflexible and must respond to the circumstances. Again, this is totally about this person maybe losing their house because they're spending all of their time and money focusing on you. They've been trying to manipulate the Wheel of Fortune to go in their favor, but they have now they've done this so much that they literally have no control now. Where before they would have had a little bit, but by doing the black magic, they have no control. 7 of Swords. Yeah, this person is definitely going to be stabbed in the back. They're having to run. And I wouldn't even be surprised if this person, because of all the crimes that they committed against you, and I'm saying crimes because they are crimes, identity theft and fraud, even taking your email address or whatever, and putting it into things, putting stuff on the dark web. What this person's done is fraud, identity theft, you know, I don't want to say revenge porn, but it could be something like that, you know. Hacking, that's part of it. And they're trying to use the black magic to hack. Like, the archons are not stupid. They're not going to open the gate for these people. Like, they'll just look at these humans like, oh, did you just like come to me? Now I'm going to be stalking your ass because you're trying to get into gates that you shouldn't be. This person opens up negative portals, and the beings that are around me right now are like, yeah, what's up? We're from those portals. We fucking are here, and we don't know why. So running away from decisions, problems, and commitments makes everything worse. Your first instinct will be to try to do everything on your own. Back off the first sign that because it's not working. Selfish decisions bring dishonor and shame. All right, so that's the energy that they're in. The Fool. So, yeah, this was a foolish thing for them to do. And they thought that they were gonna, I don't mean to laugh at these witches and sticks. They're fucking, like, dude, did you really think you were gonna use witchcraft to get into God's kingdom? The fuck is wrong with you? This is stupid. Whatever. It is what it is. So they see you as somebody that's very spontaneous, somebody that gets what they want, does what they want, right? They see that and they hate that shit. They want that. They want life without restrictions, you know? They want a new beginning. But it's not just that they want a new beginning, they wanted your new beginning. There's a big difference than God, can I have a new beginning, or God, can I have Susie's new beginning? That's fucking like demented. Like, I don't even know. Um, that's a sick thought right there. And with the amount of shit that the Chosen have actually been through, nobody else should want to be that, because trust me, it's fucked. Like, it's so fucking bad. And it's so bad to the point where Chosen people just sit there and they don't do nothing back to these black magicians that do this shit, that try to take their fortune, turn their world upside down, and literally play them like they're the fucking fool the whole time, when this person's the one that's only going to be hurt. And they're the one that ended up losing a competition that they weren't even, entered into. They ended up losing it because it was always a fixed battle. You weren't gonna become aware that you were being tested by this person, that the reasons you had many towers come up in your life was because you had an energy that was creating towers for you to have to go through shit. And God finally said, bitch, enough. The fuck? Enough. Smack, 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 smack. This person's like, literally, instead of redirecting their focus into doing better and to like being a good person, and then maybe God would choose them for something, they just keep doing bad shit. And they think that it's their, I don't know what the fuck. They think that you're not aware of it. And you haven't been to a certain point, but now you've become aware and you're not this sitting duck energy. I feel like they just like think, oh, they're just sitting around just waiting. No, the Chosen are not just sitting around waiting. Good. So this is going to be a break in the downward spiral of events, because this is the person that was trying to make you homeless, trying to take your house from you, trying to take your beauty from you, trying to take your luck from you, the Wheel of Fortune, trying to take your life from you, your fortune, your destiny, your fame, all that shit. So this is a good thing, because you being innocent to what they were doing, and you being like in the Fool in your new beginning, just being innocent to it, really is the thing that has caused this person to show everybody that they were the perpetrator. They were the ones that were coming against you. They were the ones that were in the fault. And by you doing nothing, it literally, like, when you don't give your energy, and you didn't know about this to give your energy to it, like, even though you were getting spiritually attacked and spiritual warfare done on you. But I was saying, a human saw this person, stood by. This is so despicable. This person, there is a few people that stood by and watched this malicious black magician do more than one things to harm your life. More than one things. Yeah, more than one thing to harm your life, or to cause an ending, or a tower, or for you to be judged, or for you to be basically without a home, broke, disgusted, and shamed, and all this shit, thrown out, fucking got a crutch and shit, and not enough warm clothes, etc. Like, discarded. That's what they were trying to create for you, was for other people to not love you. And that didn't work. And instead, it's caused, actually, by you staying in the innocent energy and the energy of the Fool, of course, because you didn't know about it. It's like you have broken this cycle of this person continually coming for your throat and coming for your position, and thinking that they can do sneaky little shit to like get your spot. And that's an abomination to the Most High God. That's why it's rejected. No. So money, so yeah, a break in downward spiral events. New job, but it probably isn't permanent. Money affairs regain some balance only after serious problems. Temporary financial gain only to lose it again. Friends may be insincere. Family and friends have helped all that they can. Someone who is in a similar situation will offer assistance. Yeah. So this is a break in the downward spiral of events that was happening to your finances because you were being really stolen from by this black magician person. Okay, who is this black magician, God? I mean, I had picked up on a feminine energy, but I also feel a masculine energy. So this person maybe works with another person. The Chariot. The Chariot. So again, so maybe this person, oh, that would be really bad if there was crooked police. Well, this came in the upright. So this could be that maybe this person was like snitching to the police to you about you. Oh my gosh, death just jumped out. Okay, so there's an ending to that. But yeah, so they could have been calling the cops on you. Basically, they were trying to cause, because they saw you in the full energy. They were just trying to take advantage of you. Just do you dirty. Just take advantage of you. Just yeah, take advantage of your innocent, kind energy. And they were never thought that you would ever fight back or whatever. And they tried to exploit you to act and out of your character so that other people would see that God would see that you're not worthy. But even if you acted out of your character via black magic and demonic possession and influence, God still is going to look at that for what the fuck it is, as demonic possession and influence. And God still loves you. You could say, I hate you, God, and I'll never want to be with you. And God still knows that that's not even true. So you don't have to worry. You have a closer relationship with the divine than what this person thinks. Like they thought that they could just do whatever the fuck they wanted to anybody because they read some books about some shit. And you're like somebody that has natural gifts who doesn't have to read some fucking occult books to try to do something in life that actually has their own abilities. They came with your life. Like that's part of your destiny and your inheritance. This person wanted to change that. They wanted to say, well, no, that person doesn't deserve it. I deserve it. Well, who the fuck are you to say you're just saying that God made a fucking bad choice? No, bitch. No, bitch. God always knows what's right. No, bitch. You a black magic fucking stinky ass sorcerer person. You know? You fuck around with demons and they don't even like you. So yeah, this Chariot energy could have been an energy that was working with this black magician, you know, to take your energy from you, to take your fortune from you. And they could have this Chariot energy was unknowingly dragged into probably one of the worst karma incidents that they'll ever experience. Whether this is a cop or somebody, I do feel the energy of like the police, like this person was trying to get you locked up and you are innocent as shit. Like again, you have no idea that this person is such a fucking psycho. But the police are seeing that shit now. Like they came in the upright. If this had come upside down, like then I would have been like, okay, then they're not seeing the truth. But again, the death card coming right after that, God could be calling judgment on the police, on everybody that was trying to come for you because of this black magician psychic person or whatever they are. They're like psychic partially, they're possessed by, they don't actually have abilities, but they're possessed by a demon that does. So it's like, Dad, can we get husband, let's just get the spirit out of this person. It's driving me wild. I'm like, God damn, this thing is fucking annoying. Whoa, that's so much better. Oh my God. And then let's take their abilities. Fuck that. And let's take their ancestors since they were cursing their own generations. And we'll just go ahead and heal that right now. Stupid fucker. Like when you got your ancestors ashamed of you. But again, we're compassionate to this person that we don't even know because they were truly just recently possessed, and now they're not because we told God about it. But literally, so we have to just be like, okay, it was the demon in the person doing the majority of it. This person will have a completely different outlook because they're losing everything right now for doing this. And then also they did something with death, and whatever they did with death, whatever deal that they tried to make, basically is causing the ending in their life. So now we don't really have to worry about this person being able to do anything. And the police are gonna, this person was doing some glamour magic on everybody and on the justice system. And I tell you what, just like how Satan has its workers and people or whatever doing fucked up shit like this, okay? God also has its workers in the world watching shit like this, and those beings have the authority and have the power to be able to cancel out what this other energy has been creating. So just know that you have hidden helpers, okay? That you definitely have hidden helpers. And they may even be spirits of death. I mean, that sounds horrible, but it's like part of your spiritual team. It's just funny how every time they try to do necromancy to call something up, they end up calling up another ancestor of yours, and then that ancestor sits with them and doesn't ever leave their side, and definitely tries to body snatch them and shit. Like, you got some badass ancestors. Oh man. So yeah. So they're definitely experiencing a death right now. And their ability to manipulate the universe to go in their way, they're experiencing a death with that because they were doing some crooked shit. God only let it go on so that this test could be something that's like a testimony that you could hear and then not have to ever go through this experience because you've already seen it, and then we just don't need to do that because it doesn't make any logical sense. Again, why this person was so gung-ho about you, I want to say that this is like some jealous. I mean, it's definitely about what your purpose is, your divine life purpose. It's most definitely about that. And they could have been going to see somebody. I don't feel like they're a professional magician. They may think that they are. Oh no, it was the spirit that was possessing them. Never mind. That's why it's like, fuck, it kind of just, it just changed like everything, but in a good way, in a very good way. Because now these chariot people are not going to be influenced by whatever this demon's powers were. Okay. And literally, when death shows up, that's like a message to stop. This person was warned to leave you alone, but then they didn't listen too many times, and so this is what happens when you don't listen. Also, I literally got a message from God today. Like, do your reading at 1:00 p.m. because somebody will be trying to frame you at the exact same time that you're going fucking live. They'll be trying to do some framing shit. So if you ever get a message like that, like go do something at a certain time so you can be recorded, you can be like, it can be confirmed by multiple people that you were here doing that. Even if it sounds like weird and crazy, if you're getting a message like that from God, like literally listen to it, okay? Yeah, I don't practice magic at all, okay? I don't fucking do spells. I don't read into occult bullshit. I don't practice magic. I don't need to practice magic. I can just manifest with my thoughts and with God. I don't need magic, okay? But other people that, like I said, she was possessed, so that's partially why she was doing the black magic in the first place. Whoa, it just started to rain or hail against the window. That's not the sound bath. That was definitely hail. So yeah, you're not going to be having to worry about this person coming for you anymore. Again, I do feel like one of your abilities is regeneration. So you can regenerate easily, but this person wanted to make it, yeah, thank you, God. This person wanted to make it so that you couldn't ever regenerate, and that's also an abomination. They definitely were trying to, get you betrayed so that you were in the Three of Swords, like three different individuals stabbing you in the heart at the same time. Straight up wrath of God right now outside. Thank you. Confirmation. Because, like, all of this was a really big ego blow to this person. Like, it just was a big ego blow. Oh, okay, yeah. So they were trying to bring, oops, I gotta cover their bodies. They were trying to bring death to your love life, to the lovers. I knew that there was some type of romantic aspect to this, but I hadn't seen the lovers yet. So I was like, okay, we'll see. Yeah, so you could have it. Oh, you have a kingdom spouse, and this person doesn't, because they would try to do. I'm not even gonna say with this person if they had a kingdom spouse. That's why some people don't have twin flames, because of what they have done to their twin flame that they used to have, and what they would do. And God knows that. So God's like, nah, you're not gonna have that type of partnership or relationship if you're going to do like I'm not even gonna say what this is just a person that was very under the influence. They were under the influence by demonic entities, but also by substances. And they were using these substances to enhance their psychic abilities. I don't know what substance would do that, to be honest with you. Well, I guess it's not important. Just know that it wasn't working. This person's extremely toxic. So yeah, um, this this lover's card makes me feel really good because it shows me that God has got you set up like with somebody that is going to actually really be there for you, really love you, and it feels divinely orchestrated, like your ancestors and their ancestors both are in agreement with this relationship, okay, whatever it is. Also, physical beauty, a beautiful soul. That could have been, again, I picked up on some mirror magic, so we we rebuke that in the name of the Most High God. In the name of Jesus, please, Christ, brother. Yeah, temptation, attraction, sexuality, lust, and love. They were very tempted by you, extremely tempted by you. In order for a relation to work, you must leave your parents. Okay, this person, I feel like they don't live with their parents, but they might have to. They might have to go back and live with their parents. Okay, because the destruction they tried to create in your life and who they utilized. You see, this person manipulated the police, and it could be police, but also different sectors, excuse me, of whatever, like feds and CIA, whatever the government is, okay? Like those type of things. This person could have tried to, like, just spread the worst things about your name. And again, but what this person did, see how I'm seeing it is that they are attached, the magician is attached to the chariot. And so, yeah, there's God being pissed again about it. And then whatever this person was doing to the police and to the feds with black magic, that's God's lifting that all off them, and they're gonna like be like, ooh, and then they're gonna like wake the fuck up and realize what the fuck just happened. And so they're gonna not be seeking after causing you any more endings to your love life. Again, this is somebody that's like really devious, very sadistic person, and very they lie a lot about everybody. This is just the game that spirit was playing with everyone. So yeah, so they tried to bring death and endings, permanent endings, they want to get you falsely imprisoned or set up or framed or whatever the situation is. But that is still actively character assassination and also trying to cause death in your love life and in your relationships. Not, maybe if you were with like a low level soulmate, but not with you meeting a divine partner, that was never going to happen. This person's delusional, and I feel sorry for them. They should have chose to leave you alone. Yeah. Okay, so again, this is what this was about. Your lovers, them throwing a bitch fit. They're throwing a bitch fit because you are getting your love life, and then you're gonna be getting your wish fulfillment, your 10 of cups, like your happiness, your joy, your family. This person didn't want you to have children, and you probably maybe don't even want to have children, or if you do, you haven't thought about it like recently. But this person has tried to keep you from having kids. That is specifically weird. Okay, I don't know why that person would be threatened by you having children, but yeah, they tried to keep people from loving you. Okay, so you're entering a period of peace and contentment, supportive family, great friends, a special love relationships, like I was just talking about. Okay, commitments made and kept. Yes, and yes, this person was doing spells so that you would stay like barren and a maiden forever, or like if you're a man, that you would stay single and not married forever and not have no children or anything like that. So again, it's weird. Commitments made and kept. So this is showing me that yes, with your love life, you can have this happily ever after. Your wish, oh, my ears ringing so loud. Your total wish fulfillment. Okay. Great friendship, special love relationship, commitment mates that are kept, joy and happiness, forgiveness and reconciliation. You have all the material possessions that you need. You may need to purchase a new home. That's for some of you. It's just time to get a new house for some of you, okay? And it could be leaving this situation behind, okay? You definitely don't want whatever attracted this. Well, this person was attracted because they saw the light. They saw you in the Empress position or the Emperor position, probably both of those. And they didn't like that shit. So they wanted to sabotage your love life. Maybe they made false reports to the police about your twin flame doing something to. That's specifically for somebody. Again, they just didn't want you and this person to be together. Not that they wanted this person, they just don't want you to be with this person. So strange. Yes. Now, you being in your 10 of Cups with the Lovers, okay, I can tell you right now that it is causing major towers and endings in this person's life on a massive scale. They are in intense heartbreak, sorrow, and loss because you are happy, standing, and still alive and not imprisoned. So that because they can't turn your world upside down and harvest all of your energy for themselves like they wanted to, because you're actually a chosen and they're not, and they need your chosen energy so that they can literally then go try to use that to glamour other people into thinking that this person was chosen. And God's like, I saw you, bitch. Like, I saw you. So yeah, the Three of Swords talks about this sorrow and loss, arguments with a lover. This is what they wanted to create for you, and they were doing it with black magic. Like, they wanted to get you locked up or your person locked up. They wanted to bring definite death to. If you had children, they were wishing evil on your children. This is a person that was possessed, so we have to be compassionate, because maybe if they weren't possessed when they were doing this stuff, the really evil shit maybe wouldn't have happened. I don't know. I think that humans, generally, I do believe that humans are good individuals, and I feel like it is through possession and weird things like that, like when I do see it, that really causes people to go way off the deep end, okay, and miss the mark. Yeah, so incompatible lovers. This person, They see you, and this is so insane. They see you as their 10 of Cups. They see you as their wish fulfillment. Marriage, separation, incompatible lovers, cruelty, abuse, and separation causes emotional upheaval. Someone will betray you. You are capable of inflicting hurt. Mistakes are made. Accept the blame for your part. So I think what that's talking about is that, yes, this situation was created outside of you, but it also exists somewhere within you. And that's where it's calling to be resolved. So we ask just that our spirits and our higher selves come forward to resolve that now. Thank you. But yeah, this person's going to be in like literal heartache. Or people. Sorrow, yeah. Because this person's, you know, dangerously out of balance. They're dangerously out of balance, naturally on their own. Well, it could be a side effect of the black magic and the demons or whatever, but they're way out of balance, okay, emotionally. So, yeah, your priorities are dangerously out of balance, even though things appear to be going well. That's how this person's feeling. Like, okay, well, it hasn't hit me yet, but it's about to. Scandal, loss of innocence. You enter a world where people played for keeps. That's what this person is doomed for themselves, because they came for your happiness. They've literally have just caused them to go, instead of you going into the negative cycle, it caused them to go into the negative cycle, you know, of having to go through this experience that they caused for you. Yeah, you stay on self-defense, self-destructive path. This is very self-destructive behavior. Even though you know that is clearly the wrong thing to do, you cause your own pain. This person is, by looking at your life and coveting it like this, they have caused their own pain and suffering in such a major way. I mean, totally. Throwing a fucking fit like a 2-year-old about you being chosen and having happiness. Well, that has nothing to do with this other person. Yeah. So you're forced to handle several types of responsibilities simultaneously, which is not your strength. This is what this person wanted to do. They wanted you to have to juggle your career and your destiny so that they could then come and pick it up. Like, they're stupid. Work is and again, if they actually had to do the work that you do, that you're putting in, they would feel this way. And this is what they're learning, because God's like, okay, you want that? Well, go ahead, you can have that. See how it tastes. You know what I mean? This person is realizing that, yeah, what they wanted is not what they wanted. Work is monotonous and each day is drudgery. Rethink the basic ideas behind your work and your projects. They may be doomed because the basic underlying idea was not sound. Exactly. Nothing being done on black magic is sound. Correct this and you might get back on track. So they need to make a change, period. This person's got to change. Okay. All right, we're going to do some of the Egyptian cards and see who's going to come through for you. And for this situation. Of course, Sekhmet, justice. That's who's coming through for you. Justice, Sekhmet. Okay. Then Ptah, skill. This is a great one for manifestation. So justice, and again, skill, you enhancing your skills. Ra, enlightenment. Well, becoming very enlightened to the fact that you were in a secret competition with somebody that you don't know. Apophis. So this is like literally the sun. This is Ra, and then this is darkness. So light and darkness. It's like light. It's like, yeah, the contrast between you two. Then Khepri, change. Satet, fruitfulness. These are spells, by the way. I think that's what these are. They're rituals or some type of spell that has to do with this deity. Again, these are cards of the actual papyries that were created, and then they just put them into cards. And I'm obsessed with everything Egyptian. I just think it's cool. So yeah, fruitful. Okay, and then Shu, order and peace. Order and peace. So yeah, this whole experience is going to be bringing order and peace. All right, what else? Horus, stability and equilibrium. We are actually in the age of Horus right now. So yes, we invoke the Eye of Horus into this situation so that we may be able to see who our opponent is and then thus avoid them. Well, again, this person doesn't have any, they're not possessed anymore. So they don't have any more power that they can use against you because that's gone. So, yeah, moot. This is about being ordinary. And it's okay to be ordinary. You may think of you're somebody that is ordinary, but I definitely feel like this experience for this person, it's like they had their own destiny, right? But by them trying to take it doled them out. Basically, it made them super ordinary by trying to come for your life. And that's kind of a weird reaction or a side effect of doing that to somebody. Khonshu, we love you, Khonshu. Hermitage. This is going within, the hermit. Yeah, the other gods don't really like Khonshu that much, but Khonshu hangs out on the moon. So, yeah, this is like the moon, the white above his head. Okay. So yeah, going within for the answer. And then Genesis, Taweret. All right, you guys can help me with that pronunciation. I'm sorry I butchered it. This is about genes, your genetic Genesis. So, it's a blessing to your bloodline that you're here. And then Mehen or Mihen is protection. Anytime you see this red right here, this is the Eye of Ra. That's the sun. So know that you're protected, okay? That your purpose is protected. Your life is protected. Hathor, intelligence. You are very intelligent. And then Neith, perseverance. All right, one more. Nephti, meditation. So going within. That was in the Hermit card, which is about meditation, but going within, meditating, taking that time to quiet your mind, to quiet your thoughts down, to ask yourself, where am I headed in life? Where are my thoughts directing me? Where are my emotions directing me? What does God have for me? What does God have for my life? What am I supposed to be doing? What is going to make the Most High feel proud of me and feel in love with me and feel bliss, and for me to feel bliss with the Most High? That's really the experience that everybody wants to have. And I don't want to ever take anybody's originality away from them or anything like that. To say that this person was a copycat would be like a half true, because really they were like trying to be a doppelganger to you. So it wasn't just trying to copy you, it was trying to steal who you are and what you do and replace you because they thought that they should have it. And because a group of people told this possessed person that this person had manipulated this group of people or community or religious society, whatever, into thinking that they were the chosen one and that they should put all of their resources behind funding them instead of putting their resources behind supporting you. So this person got all these resources from these people, a seven of fucking pentacles from this group of people that they worked with, and they literally just scammed these people big time. And now these people are finding out that this person was a fraud and that you're the chosen one, and that what they did was equivalent to trying to do some shit to Christ. Like, that's the severity of the punishment of like, not just the punishment, it's the severity of the crime of what's been committed here. Identity theft, fraud, all that shit. Taking people's numbers, and like, if you've been getting harassing phone calls, harassing messages from people, shit like that. Like, I had this one person call me and tell me that they were gonna cut me up into a bunch of different pieces, put sticks and stones in my body, sew me back up, and then throw me into a lake where I would never be missed. And I was like, what did you just say? Oh my God. And then she was like, I poop in your yard. And I was like, what am I talking to right now? Okay, so you may be having some weird shit like that. I was like, I'm gonna move after that shit. Fuck these crazy people. This is weird. So yeah, oh my God, I think people are so strange. So people are going to be having, let's just say, a revelation about you, and you're going to stay in the happy energy. And God doesn't care that it's hurting this person, that they're in anguish and sorrow and pain. God doesn't care. Okay? Sorry, but God doesn't care that you're hurting. Because this person, again, there were people that stood by and watched this black magician person harm you over and over again, and they are just as guilty as the person that did it in God's eyes. And so everybody in the situation that was doing this is being severely judged, and why it's so harsh, because they're like, probably like, this not fair, you're creating it. No, bitch, what you send out comes back to you. That's universal law. That's a law of attraction. Okay, so if you conjured the fucking death up and then you wanted to send it towards somebody else's shit, but death was like, nah, why would I go over there when I could stay here with you? You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that conjured me up. Like, why would I go do something against God's will? God's will is that this person stays in their position, stays alive, and continues to do God's work. Why death is like, why in the fuck would I go against God, the Most High God's will, and try to create some endings for fucking you? Who are you? That's like literally what these spirits are like. Who the fuck are you? And why? What book did you get a hold of to be able to have caused? But again, it was a spirit inside this person. So now they're gonna go try to do the same shit to you that they were doing before, but they'll be like, oh, there's no power. It doesn't work. I'm blocked. They're most likely going to judge you and blame you for being the culprit of why their gifts are gone and why the spirit that was possessing them and manipulating them to do all this weird shit to you in the first fucking place, why that's gone. They're going to definitely blame you, but it has nothing to do with you. That, if they want to say, okay, if you have a problem with that, you can call 911. God, you can call 911, okay? If you have a fucking problem with that. But that problem is going to stay with you because that's where it originated. Like, you can call God and argue with God if you want to, but God's choice was, yeah, no, like, if we come across shit like that and we see it, then it gets taken care of. Whether I would have seen it or not, God already saw it all. So God was going to take care of it anyways. It's just that we get to have this fun experience where we unleash, like, and unveil what's about to happen. So yeah, so don't let anybody try to make you feel guilty for their feelings. Don't let anybody try to make you feel guilty because they failed God's test and failed at their own destiny and whatever, wanted to destiny swap. But you can't exchange gifts. It does not work like that. It does not work like that, period. I don't know what delusional thoughts these demons thought, but They weren't able to get away with this shit in the past. This is just bullshit. They've never been able to steal gifts from other people or destiny swap or they. It's just not. They have never been able to. So that's all I have to say. Um, yeah, cut the deck, and it's judgment. It's judgment day for this person, straight up, because you won the test. Even though you didn't know that you were being tested, you still won the test. And see those dead people? That's like the ancestors coming forward, coming through for you and being like, yo, freaking, like, had enough of this shit, of this person trying to cause towers into our family member's life. And so, yeah, the magician's being judged for sure. Okay? Because they had no business trying to mess around with you like that. And truly, if they were really of God or a chosen one or of that, then they would have been focusing on their own purpose and how that their own purpose could be used to bring Christ consciousness to the world and change the planet, rather than the purpose that they were focusing that you have. Okay? So know that you're loved. And if you like this video, please like it. Please support me back. Like, I am doing all this for free. So I just ask that you guys be kind, support me back, like the video if you're watching it, share it with a friend, okay? And we're going to go ahead and close the reading out. If you'd like to donate or tip the reader, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I appreciate everybody so much. Like, I'll never say your specific name because I don't want to give your information out, but just know that I really appreciate you guys when you tip me and donate to my channel, and just, it keeps me able to keep doing these free readings for you guys and showing up in the way that I can every day. So thank you guys so much for your support. Okay. Bye, guys.